Dean. I'm talking to you from Tintern Abbey, and it's surrounded by forest, and that's a clue to why I'm here, the forest, and the fairies of the forest. So I'm following up on a guest that I spoke to about some forest that is being threatened by, oh my gosh, as I'm talking to you, there's a little seed going by. I wish I could film that as well. It's like a fluffy dandelion seed going by, just as I was saying about fairies. So I'll take that as a welcome. Thank you. So I've come to connect with some fairies in a forest that's part of the Forest of Dean. But this is what I do. Fairy whispering. So I've got some tools with me, my fairy whispering tools, my dowsing rods and my crystals, and I'm going to see if I can connect with them and speak with them and find out more about what they'd like, whether they want to be moved from the area and shown somewhere else to live, or if there's something else I can do. Okay, I'm going to ask my dowsing rod, because there's several paths here, which one to take. So which path, which direction do I need to go in? See my hand. Which direction? Is it to my right? So I'm in the fairy forest that I've been called to help, and these are some of my tools that I take with me. I've got a wooden pendulum that's made from hazel. Hazel is traditionally a divining wood, and I carved an owl and the symbol, the Owen for hazel. This is a crystal pendulum. It's in the same way, it's quartz. I'll do a demonstration in a minute. This is fairy food. It's just a mixture of birdseed and a little bit of cacao, which is like a natural, organic chocolate powder that's used in ceremonies, sacred ceremonies. I've bought a collection of crystals. I've got lots of crystals at home. So I just intuitively bought some crystals and some little stones that I've picked up. Oh look, it's got a little face on it. I've picked up on my travels over the years. I've got a wand. I make wands. This is one I carved myself, and it's got I think it's an amethyst. It looks a bit dark. So this is a wand. It's also got a little face on it there. This is oak. Bought some gifts. So as well as the crystals, I've got some coins, because fairies like coins. So I'll leave one of these coins in his face. This is my temporary altar. This tree trunk, and it'll also be a meditation place. I'm going to sit here and connect with the fairies here and see what I find out. It's a big to my guest that I spoke to about the dream that she had, as the fairies said that the stories are in every leaf. They're in the oak leaves and all the leaves of the trees. The stories of this woodland are in the trees. And the rods are my divining rods. So the crystal, just let it be still, so I can ask the crystal a question. Am I in Gloucestershire? Just ask it a question you know the answer to. Look, it starts swinging backwards and forwards. Thank you. Am I in Devon? just doing little circles to say no. Am I in Gloucestershire? Little swing backwards and forwards, look. But when it's an, oh, look, it's going really wild now. Just walk with me through Elfwood, as I'm calling it, for a little while. I've seen a really massive oak tree over there. It's a big mother of an oak tree. Look at that. And these are all younger oak trees, so these are like her family here. Back there it's pine forest. Here it's deciduous oak wood. So I'm going to go to that. I feel I need to go to that big oak tree if I can get through to it. Looks like it's surrounded by ferns and things. And see what I find out there if I can get through. Look at this oak tree. It is vast. Look. Oh, something appearing there on the face. It's huge. It's just massive. This is definitely a mother oak. And there's lots of younger oak trees behind her. Look, it's like a gateway between her trunks. Ah. And look at that, that's amazing. It's right, I'll show you where I am, right on the edge of the wood. There's some houses, look. This is the village, Elfwood village. And this is this tree. See all faces and things appearing. Old tree. Amazing. Whoa, look at that. Look. I'm stood under her branches and it's just huge diameter. I mean, it must be, I don't know, 50 feet, something like that. 50 or 60 feet. Her branches spread out to. This is St Anthony's Well, Forest of Dean. These are the steps into the well. It's actually big enough to, small pool, it's big enough to swim in. But it's freezing cold. I do have my swimming suit. I just don't know if I'm brave enough to go in. Just found this amazing yew tree, and everywhere I look I can see little faces, little figures, doorways. This doorway, a fairy door in the bottom of the tree. And every inch of this tree has magic. It's at a magical pond in the Forest of Dean. No idea how old this tree is, hundreds of years old for sure. And it really drew me to it. But if you look up, you can see lots of shapes. Like fairy faces looking out. Been doing some photo magic with this tree, creating some imagery that I'll share later. Wow.